up? This is a collective reading for Read the Signs with Roxy. Alright, let's see what energy is coming through for the collective for today, Monday. Beginning of the week. We have the Eight of Cups walking away in the Knight of Swords. It's like understanding what really inspires you, what doesn't. Honesty here. Honesty. What else for the collective, please? I'm sweating. What else for the collective, please? Ooh. Okay. Anything else, please? To align the collective, their highest good. Seven of Pentacles. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. The Tower is strength. I hear like raising the ceiling of like how powerful, how big your dreams really are. I'm hearing like this like Four of Wands, your happy ending being like you didn't even know how good it could get because you're too busy having fought so long and so hard for this, feeling like it's not enough. Seven, another eight. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. Man, it's like the Empress, the Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, all in reverse. But you have the Nine of Pentacles here. So it's like this form of gratitude, but I feel like it's still half of a whole kind of energy. Like a failure to plan with this King of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Swords, right? It's like you're not planning as you should. You feel kind of like, yeah, it's uninspired. Strength in the reverse. It's like there's an old story I feel like that you have to let go of, right? With the Tower and the Four of Wands. It's like a shifting in like what you're willing to work towards, like redefining what the Nine of Pentacles looks like raising the ceiling. Okay. Oh my god, I'm sweating so much. Okay. The Lovers, bottom of the deck. Alright. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands. Yeah. I guess there's a feeling of how much do you allow other people to influence your choices that you make in your day-to-day. Taking back power and feeling driven in that purpose. Yeah. So what? I don't want to share this video already. The Debauch card with the Lust card on top, okay? It's like you're horny. Your horny energy. Collective, everyone is horny right now, okay? Just take it in. You're horny, it's fine. But look how the horniness appears here. There's a woman that she has these beautiful horns on her head, but she's also, very grounded and stable and in power, knowing that those horns just aren't going to do nothing, but feeling peaceful in whatever way that she would like, if she had to use those horns. So it's like cultivating this like masterful practice that is so good that you never actually like hurt anybody. Does that make sense? Because the Princess of Discs is like, it's like a warrior energy, this fighting energy, but using it in the way of lust is like the strength card, Leo energy, but raising it to a higher vibration than debauch. You know, it's not just like having too many cups, too much water, too much emotion. It's like you set it fire and use that to be as like fuel rather than just stagnant water. If that makes sense, collective reading. This is Read the Signs with Roxy. Collective reading. Just a general collective reading, not a one-to-one reading. So if it doesn't match, don't force it. Alright. I do offer personal readings. Oh no. Oh. Okay. I think it's gonna rain soon. Let's see. The box, the castle, the underworld. Yeah. I feel like there's this escape. I feel like you're trying to, the escapism. I'm hearing the way that you have this box, the castle, underworld. It's like almost like you're in this prison and you have this awareness of everything that you've built around you, and it's almost like you need to tunnel under, you know, do this elaborate escape with the underworld. It's like, oh, you're gonna figure out some way out, and then you're gonna realize that whatever it was that you imagined was your prison is actually the seed. It's actually the very thing that you need to transmute to make the piece of dirt into a pearl. You know, with this, the castle, you see how it's like, so having this awareness of what the seed even is, you know, what the fruit of life is, you know, it's that suffering. So yeah, like if you're feeling too much, there's no feeling that's going to get you out of this energy. You need to take action. There needs to be a creation energy, and yeah, that's what this lust energy is. It's like let it push you forward and into creation, into this kind of like star energy, this combustion. Yeah, three of Pentacles, Justice in the reverse, 7 of Wands. Yeah, so more, it's like you questioning what your role looks like in dealing with others and creation with others. 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. The Empress again. King of Wands, 9 of Potions, 3 of Pentacles, Temperance, the Lovers. So the Lovers wanted to come out again. Temperance. So it's like balancing who you are when you're around other people versus who you are when you're alone, and not allowing your productivity to influence your worth and what you are deserving of. Allowing your natural vibration to call in the people that align with you, and creating from that love and desire for connection and balance in a creative way. Yeah, the Empress. The Empress, being attuned with what your worth is naturally, so natural. This is like super natural beauty. Being aware of your value. how you light up people's lives. Yeah, and when you don't feel like that, I feel like it's a good time to question that, you know, because the Tower, the lust, it's like you might have some shame towards your sexuality, collective, and it's okay. That's just what kind of like it's been brainwashed into us. So don't shame yourself for it. Just have awareness, because we're all going through it together, you know. The Two of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Okay, Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like it's a questioning. It's doubting. It's a little bit of doubt here. Lacking faith, I'm hearing. Yeah. Losing balance, losing focus. Yeah. It's like Queen of Discs, Queen of Cups, and Ten of Cups in between them. So it's like satiety, or understanding what makes you feel as though the feeling of fulfillment in the airway, in the way of intellectual feeling. Interesting. Queen of Cups. And then the Queen of Discs is feeling at misalignment with that, maybe disconnected a little bit with that. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like with the very intense reaction of like, wanting to travel the underworld in order to understand the castle, it's like, could you possibly just walk out the front door and look from the outside? And why that this very tough progress, this very extreme journey has to take place rather than just a simple opening. Like, why does your enough have to be 10 cups? Like, can we bring it down to like back to the 2 cups, you know? You cup, you know what I mean? The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups isn't questioning how many cups there are. She is just the Queen of the Cups. Like, there's too much intellectualizing, I feel, in this reading. Yeah. Your mind can keep you from taking action. I'm hearing oppression. The Star card just popped out. The Hierophant. The Hermit. Luxury. Knight of Wands. Okay. And also 8 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Okay, so the Hermit and adjustment. So yeah, balancing out, trying to figure out when you die, what would you imagine that feeling of, okay, this is fair, I'm good with that, you know? Because you have the Devil card here too, right? The Devil card and this card, I feel like that's like Crowley's soft cards, like period. And the way that it came out with this Devil card, it's like, do not be mistaken, collective, the devil is in the details. So whatever villain, whatever outside external force that you imagine, know that the strength and the power lies within you. Okay, you don't have to go anywhere to get that. You don't have to venture through the underworld. If you want to do it, you know, if you feel that pilgrimage within you, that holy Mecca that you need to make, just understand that the only one that's holding your peace at a distance is you. So you're the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, Empress, Queen of Discs. You're all the queens. Yeah. Temperance is like, Temperance in the reverse is like you're lacking a little bit of patience. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit like you're feeling too much right now. Things just feel like they're too much. You have too many cups. So first you have too many cups, and then not enough cups. Too much water, not enough water. There's this imbalance here that's happening. Yeah, you want to stabilize yourself for sure, and understand what turns you on. Beautiful. 15 minutes. Okay. This is fun. All right, collective reading. Collective general reading. King of Swords and Six of Wands. It's like you can achieve victory if that's what you set your sights set on. Like if that's what you want, but just know what you want victory. You have to imagine your victory. What does that even look like? It's like you can't win a game that you don't even play. The Star card in the reverse. Okay, alright. Yeah, what are you hiding from? I feel like the mask, with all these like Scorpio eclipses, our masks, our ego, these things that we project and perceive, it's like we're having to check them, you know, we're having to look in the mirror again, sit with ourselves, sit with others. And compassion, yeah, compassion has been a huge. Okay, this came out again. This Nine of Wands, yeah, so you're very defensive, so you feel like you've had to protect yourself for so long. This is something that feels natural to you, like look what happens when I don't protect myself energy. This is why my horns are so long, I'm hearing. This Nine of Cups energy of like, Nine of Cups and Nine of Wands is like, yeah, you can't focus on how grateful you should be because you're too busy on how you need to protect yourself. And so you can't sit down and actually enjoy the things that you've worked so hard to get. Alright, yeah, so that's why the castle energy comes through. It's like you need to pay attention to what's around you. Alright, thank you so much for being here with me. This is a general reading for the collective, a general collective reading. I had some energy, so I still feel tapped in. I feel very inspired to do another reading, so it's just a bonus reading for the collective because I did my water signs today, so I feel like this is very connected to the water signs. I'm gonna put water signs on this video because the Seven of Cups energy, debauch card, for me it's a very Scorpio and Venus card, so it's going to be this overindulgence. You have the Devil here as well, so it's asking you to check in the things that you see as taboo, or you know, things that you know, that you feel that you repress, okay, that you give yourself guilt or shame, or you know what I mean, things that trigger you, you know, and having this like really loving compassion, you know, and imagine that the way that people receive you in your vulnerability will be with love and compassion and support and whatever else that you might need moving forward, you know, in a very loving and stable way, with Lovers and Temperance here. It's like very loving, very secure energy that wants to come through, very like grounding earth energy. The Death card, the Hermit card, Emperor. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, Five of Swords, yeah. I think redefining competition too, redefining challenging, fighting, what fighting looks like. Yeah, this energy of Eight of Wands is like also questioning what you're fighting for, what you're willing to communicate so much about, you know, this risk. There's like risk to reward ratio in the Eight of Wands. It's like, what are you willing to stand trial for, I'm hearing? What's something that you fight for, essentially? What alignment do you have here with the Page of Swords and Knight of Swords? It's like, what's a school or a project or something that you're willing to like invest in and put, you know, put in time and effort and work and, you know, building a building here. From the ground up, I'm hearing this kind of like, I feel very pyramid energy coming through. Pyramid. All right. I am sweating. My eyeballs are sweating. Okay, let's pull a healing card. This is a collective reading. I hope that this reading brings you some kind of clarity, some kind of insight. I don't know if this is like trying to make anyone feel good, but sometimes it can leave you with more questions than answers. But definitely take time to question, take time to write down, to write out your perspective, be clear. Page of Swords. What is your message? What is your message? What would you fight for? Who are you? The World card here. Who are you? What have you learned up to this point? The Lovers with Temperance. Who are you looking in the mirror? Gemini season really wanted to help us do that, you know? Now we're moving into Cancer. We have to learn self-love, what it means to be like the love, platonic, nurturing love. Feeling strong enough to do that. Okay. Whew. In silence, we most readily preserve our integrity. Our soul thrives on silence. From deep inside, you receive your most certain guidance and instruction. In silence, you are without distractions. This is why we fear silence. We fear its power. Enjoy quiet meditation today. Meditate. Meditate, collective. The world lives and breathes, and we can draw its spirit into us. Think rolling waves, warm sun, wet grass, fresh earth, crowded elevator, busy streets, birds singing. Get into all the sensations of life today. You don't need a lengthy meditation to connect to nature. Just draw it in. Yes, 100%. All right, I love you so much. I hope that this helped. I hope that this brought some peace, some clarity to you, collective. We got this. Don't give up. Peace.